rain sucks, at least for skateboarding, but it is helping the overall weather condition, not feeling so warm. That's super cool. Number 2, I was going over some of my language ideas. I practice vocabulary 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's a cool little tip, so I don't overwhelm myself. I get super bored with lists and reading and things like that, so I figured that vocabulary 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is enough to digest. And number 3, I have 2 doses of language lessons today, one at lunchtime and one at dinner time. Very excited, looking forward to it. It's making me think about all the times I work with students who tell me they can't find a language partner, so then they go to schools to talk to somebody in the target language. It's interesting because that's exactly what I'm doing. Huh. Who knew?
Tapped in. Lately my life had a fast man, but it's ass plan. Fight for my life with the brass hands, and I still ball.
Rain. Yeah, that's what today's about. It's about the rain. Yeah, this is a cool device now. This is a. I have a small budget. 200 yen.
A small what?
John? I said
budget.
small budget, John.
Budget.
Small budget, John. 500 yen. Oh my god, this is 183 yen? Before the win. John, what are you getting?
I'm getting this.
Nice.
Well, by the way, I haven't got a small budget. That's not true.
So this is going to be the first of the 2 lessons I take today. I typically take this lesson during the lunch break I have on Wednesdays, and it's probably the most effective use of my time, as my lunch break is about almost 2 hours long. And today got slightly adjusted, so I'm going to do my best with a short online lesson. I use my phone to help communicate the information on my language, and it starts in the next 2-3 minutes. I have a lesson, 30-minute lesson at 4 o'clock every Wednesday, and then tonight I have another lesson. So I'm kind of looking forward to just maximizing my Japanese, and instead of doing 1 hour at one time, I split it up to have as much conversation practice as I can in one day on top of my vocabulary. So just finished my lesson, super dope with Miss Mickey. She's the bomb, amazing teacher. If you guys check her out, she'll be amazing. I finally found the words for ramen. So I learned 2 new words, which would be thin and thick. Thin noodles, hosomen, and thick noodles, futumen, which is really important when you're ordering ramen noodles. And I would love to do a video. I'm thinking about eating ramen every day for the next 7 days to practice this new vocabulary words. I might do that next week, so maybe to practice this new ramen vocabulary, I can use the vocabulary every day for the next 7 days. That's cool. Now it's time to eat. I have 16 hours and 31 minutes on my fast. I got these super cool salmon bites, I don't know.
Tapped in. Lately my life had a fast man, but it's ass plan. Fight for my life with the brass hands, and I still ball with a bad hand. Got an area point of view, but they'll never see the big picture through zoom lens. In the quicksand, make it push start, type of Benz coupe with the tank plans. I'm thinking my been the roast for the kicks. They quick to give them 2 cents. Put my circle tight like we glued hands. Like I don't believe in new friends. Tread light, I know the ice thin. I drop the song, get a few wins. I crave the comfort in my own skin. Really, I just wanna feel the world spin. If I check, watch me double that. I get it lit, I watch it bubble up. Remember opening for shows, no a show, but I pulled through, I muscled up. Now the label one fuck with us. I spin the paper, let them know what's up. I figured out we really onto something, cause the jealous niggas give a subtle love. Crazy, they hella shaky on that really, but that's fake. Shit, see through the shade, shit, they so unstable. Done waiting, I'm a wanderlust, I'm really going all the way to play. it all off the phrases, but I can't get no sleep. Landing in the weeks. Life is bittersweet.
Apparently there's like a typhoon coming. Typhoon Maysak? Typhoon Maysak? I didn't know about this, and it's on its way here. That's why I had to walk around with my skateboard, couldn't skate too much, and it was raining, and I should have checked the forecast, but I didn't. Also, I wasn't feeling very clear today. I was also very hungry. My 16-hour fast was beating me up a little too much, so I don't know if the 20-hour fast is going to be beneficial, but 16 hours so far has been a magic number, and depending on the scheduling, it's what I've been working on. Tonight I have another Japanese lesson, so it's back-to-back 2 Japanese lessons. The same teacher I had yesterday or last night. I split an hour of my conversation into 2 parts of the day, which triggered a memory of mine of how I study vocabulary, and this is just my tip to how I study vocabulary for you. I like to study vocabulary in 3 times of the day: for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. I tend to review the same vocabulary words 3 times. So this time, instead of eating breakfast, I study new vocabulary words. Instead of eating lunch, I review the language while I'm eating, because that is my eating period. And then third, I tend to review or use the new vocabulary that I've been using all day to try to move that short-term memory vocabulary into my long-term memory vocabulary. Now, some people like to use flashcards. I am terrible at flashcards. I lose them, I make mistakes, I get them wet, things like that. And that's not you, then man, all for it. But I like to review vocabulary words throughout the day, so it keeps it very fresh, easy, and fun. Getsuyobi ni, getsuyobi wa, getsuyobi wa, getsuyobi ni, no, getsuyobi wa, dentist, haisha ni ikimasu. Alright, so I just finished up my second Japanese lesson today. Super fun time. I was able to use a little bit of my vocabulary, and that was cool for both lessons in my lunchtime and tonight. Both of them amazing lessons, amazing teachers, fantastic experience. I've been learning so much more about what I want to build and how I want to build it, and what I want to teach and how I want to teach it. And I just want to leave a small message with you that if you want to practice vocabulary or languages, find the best method that makes it comfortable for you to continue learning. There's no right way. There's only your way, and that's what I'm going to preach as much as I can, whatever makes you feel comfortable with what you want to do. Today's lessons were amazing. A lot of free talk, a lot of getting my personality in Japanese and trying to explain how I feel and what I think as much as I can, and trying to bring out that personality that I have in English. And I hope that, after 2-3 days of this, I'm feeling very good, and I'm very excited for what tomorrow brings, which brings me to my mentality of the day. I keep myself focused and ferocious to build the life that I want to have in the future, right? Stay focused, stay ferocious, and you can build whatever you want to build. This is Spencer. Peace.